You people should not even let me complain at all. You people should not even let me even do anything at all. Just give it up for the next big superstar in football, Lamine Yamal. Oh, from Maradona to Rivaldo, no, from Maradona to R9 to Rivaldo to Ronaldinho to Messi to Ansu Fati, and now the biggest, most marketable player no, is it the most marketable player? The second most marketable player in football, Lamine Yamal, has just donned on the number 10 jersey and he's going to be wearing the number 10 jersey for Barcelona starting 25-26 season. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Is there a full stop to the greatness of this young man? To be honest, this young man traumatized me. He traumatized Madrid and their fans, especially me, because I'm a Madrid fan. He traumatized me throughout the whole 24-25 season. You, this boy. Now, he now wants to don on the number 10 jersey to traumatize me again next season. But you lie, Lamine, you lie. Wow, guys. Before we talk about, Lamine Yamal and his new jersey, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, put your subscribe button, like this video, comment on this video. I want to see those comments on this video. Comment on this video and share this video. Also, turn on your post notification because, like I said, I post every day and I might even post today again. So for you to be aware that I have posted, just turn on that post notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. Now let's talk about Lamine. Wow. You see, this boy, his growth in football has been insane. To be honest, have we ever seen a 17 years old? I know he's now 18, but have we ever seen a 17 years old that was this dazzling? Yes, I know people are going to call, when R9 came onto the scene, he was dazzling. When Mbappe came onto the scene, Mbappe was dazzling. But at no point were they the best players in the world at that age. At that age. R9 was the best player in the world at 21. He was the best player in the world at 21. At 17, Mbappe was never the best player in the world. Everybody just see as a prodigy, as a prospect, as a future prospect, as a future prodigy. At no point were these guys considered the best player in the world at 17. Then came Lamine Yamal. La Masia just spawned out Lamine Yamal from nowhere. You see that La Masia? What they do in that La Masia, they will come and tell me one day. I've said it one day. I will go to that La Masia Academy. I want to see what they do to them with that La Masia. How do you just spawn out a 17-year-old footballer and then he came onto the scene to become the best player in the world? This boy was the hottest winger in the world last season. If you cannot stop Lamine Yamal, if you could stop Lamine Yamal last season, you are the best. You are the best fullback in the world. That was how it is. That was how dazzling it was. That was how dangerous it was. If you could stop Lamine Yamal as a fullback, I remember when Carreras, the newly signed Madrid left back, I remember when Carreras gave Lamine Yamal a tough game. You see, from that moment on, that was what boosted Carreras' career. He boosted his career and made Madrid interested in him. It was that game, just because of a good game against Lamine Yamal, just because he was the first fullback to make Lamine Yamal look average. That was how good Lamine Yamal is. That's how good he is. That's how good he is. And if you watch how this boy play, you just wonder, is he actually 70 years old? Because the way he plays, his game IQ. What surprises me about his game is his IQ. The way he weasels himself out of situations. The way he thinks. He knows what to do even before the ball gets to him. He doesn't dribble anyhow. He knows where to dribble. He knows where to pass. Look at that pass for that equalizing goal in the Copa del Rey final. His passing is elite. A better efficient dribbler than Neymar. I will keep on saying it. I will not stop saying it. This guy is a better efficient dribbler than Neymar. He's a more efficient dribbler than Neymar Jr. As good as Neymar was in terms of dribbling, Yamal is a more efficient dribbler than him. Yes, Yamal is more efficient because if when he's with the ball and he wants to dribble, he clearly knows what he wants to do. This boy is deserving of that number 10. I don't care what anybody says. Even as a rival fan, I am saying the facts. He is deserving of that number 10. I have never seen a player more deserving of the number 10 after Messi than this guy. Ansu Fati was not even as deserving as Lamine Yamal because Ansu Fati at no point in his career, even when he was even dazzling also, at no point was he regarded as the best player in the world. But look at Lamine Yamal today. He is in contention for the Ballon d'Or at just 18 years old. At just 18 years old, he is in contention for Ballon d'Or and could have won itself if not for this Dembele heroics in Europe and everything. He has a clear chance of winning this Ballon d'Or. That's how good he is. Lamine Yamal. The only aspect of his game I just feel like though he needs to improve, I think it's just the goal scoring aspect because for you to be that guy, for you to be that player that you want to be, that kind of that big player, you need to be a good goal scorer. You need to be a good goal scorer. That is just the fact because scoring, I know he's too young. I know he's young and he still has he has time to improve his game and everything. But scoring 9 league goals, is not really good, for the kind of player that he is, for the kind of player that he is going to be in the future. But I know that aspect is improving. But let's even leave that goal scoring aspect. I think that is the only aspect I feel, he needs to improve. What of his passing, his playmaking at 17 years? His playmaking is insane. His passing is insane. His passing rate, oh my God. Long pass, he did there. Short pass, he did there. In fact, his IQ, in fact, oh God, Lamine, he will cause a lot of danger in the future. Just the only thing now is that he should not get the hype should not get over him, and then he gets drowned into success, and then everything gets over him, and he starts depleting in his form, and the hype will be, and his form will start depleting on the pitch. That is the only thing now because he is still young. He still needs guidance. Yes, he's still young, but he still needs guidance on how to be a successful footballer, because it is one thing to get to the top and it is another thing to stay at the top. Yes, a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but it is true. We've seen a lot of footballers who get to the top and they could not maintain that level and then they fall. Yes, I'm happy for Lamine. I'm so happy for him because now Barca have gotten a superstar that they've been looking for after the departure of Lionel Messi. They've gotten that superstar. They've gotten that player that can strike fear in the heart of opponents. And I think Lamine is that player for them. But now one thing they just have to they need to be watchful about is him maintaining that level, because now he has gotten to the top. He's now a global superstar. Everybody now Lamine. He has even over here in different countries. He's inspiring little kids in countries all over the world. Everybody Lamine. It is one thing to get to the top, and it is another thing to stay at the top. So that is just it. He needs to keep that level. That's why he is still young, but he still needs guidance. But look at what this boy is doing at 18 years old. At 18 years old, look at his achievements. At 18 years old, at 17, already a Euro winner. Euro Young Player of the Tournament. La Liga winner. Copa del Rey. Spanish Super Cup. 18 goals and how many assists? 22 assists. That is 40-something GA. Leading assist in La Liga. Under 23 Player of the Year in La Liga. Look at the achievements at just 17 years old. At just 17 years old. That is why I said At no point were R9. I think the only teenager that is as close to Lamine is Pele, and many of us did not even watch Pele, so I don't like talking about those kind of all those Pele, Maradona. I don't really like talking about them because I didn't watch them. I don't know about them unless I do my research. But I think Pele is the only one closer to him. Not R9. R9 was the best player in the world at 21. At no point was he the best player in the world at 17. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Mbappe was never the best player in the world at 17, nor at even 18. Even when he won the World Cup at 19, he was still not the best player in the world. The best player in the world that year was Luka Modric. And they were even better players than they. Messi was better. Ronaldo was better. But look at Lamine came. Lamine came. Lamine came out from nowhere. At 17 years old, he was dunking on Madrid. He dunked on Madrid 3 times last season. 3 times. Scored in the first El Clasico. Scored in the second El Clasico. Assisted twice in the Copa del Rey final. The second assist was sublime. Beautiful assist. That pass was insane, man. And then he scored in the fourth El Clasico. So he scored the 3 El Clasico. 5 GA in the 4 El Clasicos last season. He had 5 GAs. 5 GAs. This is the next packetable superstar in football. This is the next packetable superstar in football. Let me know what you think about this, guys. And now, it turns out that Liverpool's interest on Rodrygo has been increasing and increasing and increasing and increasing and increasing and increasing. So guys, it turns out that Liverpool are actively, interested in Rodrygo. And to be fair, to be honest, why are they interested in Rodrygo? To be honest, why? In fact, not even Liverpool. Why are clubs suddenly interested in Rodrygo? That is my concern, because today you see AC Milan is interested. Next tomorrow you will see Arsenal entourage has been talking to Rodrygo's camp. Next tomorrow, okay, you will see Liverpool. Like now, things I'm seeing now is that Liverpool is going to send one of their associates to come to Madrid and try to convince him, blah, 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 etc., etc. Like, why are clubs suddenly interested in him? This just proves one thing. Real Madrid must not sell. Nothing should make Real Madrid sell Rodrygo. Nothing. Because now, with the performance of Vinicius, we don't know what is happening with Vinicius. Me personally, I think Vinicius is going through so he's going through some mental depression stuff. That's what I just feel he's going through. That's what he's going through. So now we cannot afford to sell Rodrygo, knowing that one of our winger is going through some difficult times at the moment. We cannot afford to do that. We must keep Rodrygo at all costs. Rodrygo is one of the best left wingers in the world, and he has the capacity to be the best. He has capacity to be the best. He has the potential to be the best. That is how good he is. Rodrygo can excel in all 3 attacking phases. He can excel as a left wing. He can excel as a striker. He can excel as a first line. He can excel as a supporting striker. He can excel as a right winger. People are just saying, oh, he can excel as a right winger because on that right wing, he dropped 24 GA. Did Luis Diaz, how many GA did Luis Diaz have last season? And Luis Diaz played more minutes than Rodrygo last season. Luis Diaz, who is 30 years old, is pushing for the Bayern Munich move, although Liverpool are not willing to sell it. So if he moves, Liverpool wants 100 million for him. So if he moves to Bayern, Liverpool wants to get Rodrygo. Real Madrid must not sell. Perez must not sell Perez must not sell this boy. Perez must not sell this boy. And if at all Perez wants to sell him, nothing less than 100 million. Because there is no player you want to get that has Rodrygo's CV. There is no player you want to get that has Rodrygo's CV. 2 Champions League, 2 La Liga, and 3 La Ligas. What am I talking about? He has practically completed club football. He has practically completed club football, and he's not even in his prime yet. He is not even in his prime yet. If we are going to let him go, it should be for nothing less than 100 million. Nothing less than that. So that is just it. That is just it, guys. Happy for Lamine Yamal for his new number 10 jersey. Hoping to see him shine on that jersey next season. Really hoping for that. Hey, and Real Madrid, you must not sell Rodrygo. You must not. Me personally, I don't want Rodrygo sold at all. Me personally, and if at all they want to sell it, nothing less than 100 million. That is just it. That is just it, guys. But let me know what you think, guys, and I will be under the comment section. What do you think about Lamine, who is going to put in on the number 10 jersey for Barcelona next season, and then Rodrygo, who has been gaining interest from different, Premier League clubs? And I will be under the comment section to know what you think. Tell me what you think. Put your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe, because that is very, very important. That is very, very important. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, guys.